Aloha and welcome back. I'm Panther and this is Blade Chimera. I'm unsure if this is going to be the last episode or not, because it looks like we're really close, but at the same time we may be very far away. I have no idea. This must be Victor's memory. Oh, please. I dealt with him, just as you demanded. Believe me, I want to know he's still alive just as much as you do. He's talking with someone. You're one to talk. Do you know just how much dirty work I've done for you? See, I don't think you understand the position you're in. I know your secret. I know what you're hiding in the medical center's servers. You're not as untouchable as you think. He's on a call with someone. Seems far more in my interest to blackmail you rather than work for pennies. Ha! More than enough, you say. Don't make me laugh. To you, this is nothing more than a drop in the bucket. Why should I have to bear all the risk? I don't want your money. I want you to sweat. The train was too loud. I couldn't hear who he was talking to. Rebecca. Turns out Victor was in contact with someone while on the train. From the sounds of it, they were plotting an assassination until things went south. Victor? Plotting an assassination? I didn't think Victor could hurt a fly. I can't believe it. We need to find out who was on the other end of that call. Any ideas? Not a clue. But we can track the caller's location from the signal. Good. Send me the details. I'll look into it. And went nowhere. Okay. Oh, hi. Yeah, I have everything unlocked. I want to take a moment just in case there's something to... Okay. While on one hand, I kind of don't like that there's no like revolving or updating inventory. At the other hand, other side of it, I'm not that upset over it. Victor, I told you to deal with Hanzo. And what do I hear? The boy is still alive. Do not tell me you're having second thoughts now. Oh, please. I dealt with him just as you demanded. Believe me, I want to know I want to know how he's still alive just as much as you do. Perhaps I was a fool for trusting you to begin with. You're one to talk. Do you know just how much dirty work I've done for you? See, I don't think you understand the position you're in. I know your secret. I know what you're hiding in the medical service. You're not as untouchable as you think. You filthy cur. How dare you blackmail me? Seems far more interesting to, far more in my interest to blackmail you rather than work for pennies. Preposterous. I have provided you more than enough payment. Ha! More than enough, you say. Don't make me laugh. To you, this is nothing but a drop in the bucket. Why should I bear all the risk? I don't want your money. I want you to sweat. Very well, Victor. You have made an enemy of the Holy Union. Shin. It is I. Lord Ball? I didn't take you for one to use a communicator. There's one more thing I failed to mention. If you come across anyone who identifies as a peacemaker, kill them. Every last one of them. Kill? But these are just humans, right? Wouldn't that break one of the Holy Union's laws, Archpriest? And who created the Union's laws? It was none other than I. My word is law, as it is as God's. Those who break bread with demons shall too be considered demons. As such, they should be exterminated all the same. Do you understand? Do not forget who made you Vinkar, Shin. Do not betray me. No, he was using me? Archpriest Ball was the one who ordered Hanzo's murder? It appears so. We'll have to dig up some dirt on the Archpriest and his motivations. Come closer, Shin. Did someone just call my name? It's almost like... it almost sounded like the Archpriest Ball. Oh, yeah. His Holiness was calling you from over there. I knew it. I must go at once. I forgot that those are actual things that other people can hear. Pizza! Yep, I thought so. Fumika Baba. Japanese driver's license, 2004. Driver is qualified to operate mid to large size motor vehicles. Is this a photo of a younger Archpriest Ball? I definitely see a resemblance. Shin Osaka Bay Medical Center Clinical Research Report, ID number RC 2032-045. This report details the preliminary clinical trial results of the newly developed cellular regeneration treatment known as RegenaCell. The treatment was successful in stimulating cellular division and boost immune response in patients. Thus, it is expected to have a wide-ranging clinical applications for helping patients recover from routine surgeries to even treating cancer or other intractable diseases. Treatment methodology. Injection. When injected into the subject's spinal cord, Regena cells was observed to stimulate localized increase in cellular regeneration. Inhalation. When vaporized and administered to the subject via inhalation, Regenacell promoted increased cellular regeneration throughout the entire body. To test the treatment's safety and efficiency for human subjects, this preliminary clinical trial was performed on dogs. That's okay. So, for anyone who is curious, the big reason why rats, pigs, and guinea pigs are often used for clinical trials on things is because, mammalianly speaking, rats and pigs are actually fairly close to humans in the ways that count for a lot of different clinical trials. Do you know why dogs and cats aren't, despite them being one of the most widely available thing? It's because they're not compatible. So here's an example. If my information is correct, a pig can eat chocolate, a dog can't. That's because a pig's digestive tract is very similar to a human's in its resilience and capabilities. A dog's is not. So I get it setting up some big gotcha moment here, but I'll tell you right now that, as someone who understands the reasons behind some of the atrocities that have happened, that bothers me. Alright. Due to their highly similar cardiovascular and immune systems. Incorrect. They do not have a similar cardiovascular system and immune system to humans. It's why when a dog catches a flu, a human has no worries about catching the same flu. And cardiovascularly speaking, they don't have the same structure, thus they don't have the same cardiovascular system. Effective results in canine subjects suggest a positive outlook for the future of clinical trials in humans. Results. Preliminary clinical trials demonstrated Regenacell's remarkable ability to stimulate cellular growth. In particular, the subjects treated via spinal injection exhibited the most rapid cellular repair. Subjects were monitored for weeks following the treatments with no adverse side effects observed. That's because you treated the fact that it worked on dogs is remarkable, awesome, and you should be patted on the back. So, no, seriously, that's awesome. But how the hell can you call yourself a medical professional in any regard, thinking that the dogs alone are enough of a warrant to go, oh, cool, humans next? If the next page is like, and we're moving on to human trials. Yeah, things went south because people being stupid were being stupid. Future applications. The aforementioned results in the canine subjects indicate that it is safe to begin with human clinical trials. Incorrect. 5 patients with intractable diseases have already volunteered to take part in the preliminary human trial. We expect to proceed to the next stage as soon as possible. It is no exaggeration that Regenacell's remarkable potential for clinical... Why is there a space between for and clinical? No, I mean like a larger space than normal. Weird. Clinical treatment applications could revolutionize the medical field as we know it. Yeah, it sounds like Mr. Baba got a little too ahead of his curveball and didn't understand elements involved. Huh? Why is there a report of a medical center in the Archpriest's office? Maybe he used to work in healthcare. That's possible. Now that you mention it, I don't know anything about the Archpriest himself. In fact, I'm pretty sure Lord Ball's personal data is highly confidential. If we go to the medical center, we may be able to learn more about him. Victor did mention something about the medical center's servers. That's like a good place to start. I mean, again, don't get me wrong. It's nice, a nice story and everything like that, and honestly, that little hiccup doesn't bother me as much as I have seen other inconsistencies happen between story writers and the factoids. Right. I still don't have... powered on the server. That's odd. The only missing files are from 33 years ago. Looks like the entire server is missing, actually. No, it's not. Alright, so the missing server was hosting surveillance camera footage from 33 years ago. Let's see what this footage shows. The Titanic demons. I'd like to start by thanking all of you for agreeing to participate in these human trials. My name is Dr. Famuki Baba. I am a licensed medical doctor and clinical psychologist. I'm sure you all have concerns about the potential side effects of this new treatment. To that I say, there is absolutely nothing you need to be worried about. You're a fucking moron. Our animal trials, used on the wrong fucking animals, showed outstanding results with no side effects to boot. I believe this new drug will be the miracle cure that you've all been searching for. If all goes to plan, your illness will be a thing of the past. Good luck and Godspeed on your healing journey. Awesome. Famuki, what is the meaning of all this? Tori, well, you see, You're already starting the human trials, aren't you? You heard Shin. It's far too early for that. It's fine, really. Just look. The patient's vital signs are stable. Even their damaged organs are beginning to regenerate. Everything is going perfectly. You worry too much. Yeah, I figured. What triggered the medical alarm? A medical emergency, you dumbass? Their vitals are unstable. Not to worry. I'll just increase the anesthesia. No, this can't be right. Their cells are dividing at an alarming rate. Adori, no. Don't touch them. Their muted cells could merge with yours. Atori! We've received new information about the emergency that is sweeping the globe. Cities around the world are currently dealing with an unprecedented crisis. For the past few days, people have been transforming into monstrous creatures and wreaking havoc. Local governments are reporting to severe casualties, urging civilians to stay at home and indoors. Outside travel should be avoided at all costs. Seek shelter if you have not yet done so. Densely populated city centers have been affected the most, reporting the highest casualties. Currently, the highest casualty count is from the city Osaka, followed by Kyoto, Tokyo, Fubuki. Famuki. What the hell is going on? Shin, I had a feeling you'd come. Look upon my work. Witness the lab's most feared evil scientist. What are you drunk? Ah, drunk. I've only had one glass of red wine. Or 3. Do you have any idea what you've done? What did I tell you? It was too early for human trials. What's the point in arguing? It's too late now. The world will never return to what it was. So what? You're just gonna sit here and accept it? What else am I going to do? Get on my hands and knees and beg for forgiveness? Will that bring her back? If that were true, I'd keep begging for the rest of my life. I'm done with this. The vial that contains the treatment. Where is it? What are you scheming? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to analyze it and develop a vaccine. I'll send samples to other research centers and ask for help. You wouldn't dare. Once people learn we're responsible, you have any idea what they'll do to us? What they'd do to me? Ha! I'd make the inventor of the atomic bomb look like a saint. I can't believe it. After all this, all you care about is yourself. You disgust me, Fubuki. Fine. The solution you want is in the cryo room. Be my guest. This is the thing we saw the past on. Hey, Fubumagi, hey! What are you doing? Stop this! I'm sorry, Shin. No. How could he? Famuki, my friend, froze me? And Famuki is Archpriest Ball? This is what the Archpriest was hiding? When Hanzo got too close to the truth. Ah, so you finally found the Archpriest's dirty secret. Wait, Victor. Once you've awakened your abilities, I knew it was only a matter of time before you'd figure me out. I considered killing you back at the Peacemaker's HQ. Oh, it was so tempting. But then I had another idea. I could make you useful. And you served your purpose perfectly. You even found proof of Lord Baal's misdeeds. Join me, Shin. Together we can overthrow Archpriest Baal and rule this world. I'd never join you. Not after what you did to Hanzo. I knew you'd be stubborn. Oh well. Can't say I didn't try. I'm not one for violence, but leave me no other choice. I will force you to submit instead. Satomi! Here. I'll give you keycard level clearance 4. If you value this woman's life, bring the server data to the parking tower. Don't get any funny ideas, eh? You know what happens to disobedient dogs. At this point, I'm just cleaning up my map. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. And once I have effectively the map fully unlocked, I'm not going to care too much about the infra glasses. Yeah. Because I didn't have those items. Ah, Vindicator, you're here. What have you done to Saitomi? Seems you never had any intention of doing as you were told. I already knew that, of course, but that's why I prepared this little game for you. Look up, hero. Okay. This lift will start moving clockwise. If it makes it all the way around, the red rope will be cut. If that happens, say goodbye to the girl. Lift controls are right here. Which means you had better be good at multitasking. Keep an eye on the lift while you fight, or else. Doesn't that sound like fun? Let's get started, shall we? Not bad, Vindicator. But you haven't won just yet. Unfortunately for you, this game ends in a tie. Oh, hi! I'm really glad I unlocked that ability, because that did so much damage so quickly. Hanzo, you're awake. Are you feeling alright? Nothing to worry about, Shin. In fact, I feel almost brand new. You won't get rid of me yet. Saitomi, I'm glad you're safe. Shin! That's sort of yours. Don't tell me you're carrying a demon. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kept it from you all this time. Let me come clean. This sword is a demon. It's also linked to my subconscious. It's... what? Hello. Nice to meet you. Her name is Lux. She's the one who saved Hanzo, not me. I did? Shin, you have allowed that demonic filth to tempt you. That wretched thing has caused you to stray from the righteous path. Baal, I thought I made myself very clear. You will not betray me. Betray you? You're one to talk, you backstabbing bastard. It was you who froze me in that cryo room. Ignorance is bliss, is it not? You acted none the wiser. You recruited me and used me as your pawn. You always been a shameless opportunist, but this is insane. Your faith in me has been tested indeed. Come, Shin, meet me in the Goss room. It's time that you and I settle this. Yeah, once and for all. Hanzo, can you take Satomi for me? I'm going to teach that pompous con artist a lesson. You mean alone? You can't be serious. Heh, I'm not alone, remember? What am I supposed to just accept all this? Someone tell me what's going on. I wake up and suddenly you're best friends with a demon. And you're planning on... Let me get this straight. Duking it out with Lord Baal? To top it off, you're telling me that he was the one who froze you in that cryo room in the first place. Someone pinch me. This must be a bad dream. Saitomi, I don't have time to explain. I just need you to trust me. I'm gonna make sure Lord Baal pays for what he's done. But I promise, I'll come back in one piece. I believe you, man. Whatever you need, I'm behind you all the way. I mean, you must have a hell of a good reason to be breaking union law. And besides, I owe you and that demon my life. Thanks, Hanzo. Think about it, Saitomi. Why do the sacred laws exist? What do you mean? Laws are made for the people, for their safety, not the other way around. We don't exist solely in order to protect the law. The Holy Union, the Archpriest, they all have lost sight of that. So I have to do what I know is right, and put a stop to this. I'm not going to tell you what to believe, that's for you to decide. For each of us, but each of us has to listen to a voice inside that tells us what's right and what's not. It's a bit heavy-handed, but whatever. Awesome. Carbon fiber spear. Oh. There's still a lot of enemies that I kind of need to get their drops from. God of Death that beats souls from the living. A robot designed to look like a cat. Okay. Humanoid robot. A man who walks the streets at night searching for prey, ripping them limb from limb. A money-grubbing man consumed by greed. Oh, hi. I didn't think I'd be facing more of you. Encyclopedia obtained attack power. Yep. I think this is going to be the... Ow. The grenade launcher actually was the best one for that. Yep. Just fuck tons of... I keep forgetting those things. They can't be shot, is what I keep forgetting. Hold on. Alright, I guess this is just... I've been waiting for you, old friend. I hope you had time to consider your actions carefully, the consequences that your precious truth will bring to this world. The masses will need a leader, a savior. Without a shepherd to lead the flock, this country will be thrown into chaos. Everything I built for these years, all these years, will be destroyed in an instant. And you will be to blame. You, Shin, will shepherd the people into certain doom. What makes you think you have the right to be a leader, Fumiki? To tell people what's right and what's wrong. You're a farce. The way you talk, the way you dress, all of it is a lie to deceive the innocent people. To a certain degree, untruth is necessary to placate the masses. It's gone on long enough. It's time for you to take responsibility for what you've done. Be honest and confess to the people. Whether they forgive you or not is up to them. So you still insist on bringing my past into the light. As for you, my friend, I can offer you but one last act of sympathy. I will enjoy the rest of your miserable life as a demon. What? Why? Why won't you transform? I'm not like you, Fumiki. I've already conquered my demons. Then you shall perish with the rest of them. Given the sudden change in stuff. So this thing is the best at getting spirit energy back. There. My chest! My skin, it burns! When a human becomes a demon, it's said to take the form of that they fear most. Seems for you, what you feared most was yourself. Ah, okay. Okay. Retry. Cool. The Silver Slugger just is better at regaining the... the spirit energy. There we go. Oh, okay. Can't do that. Okay. All right. Alright. I don't like this so much. Oh, right. No, fuck it. Mega Blast. Shin, I must confess. What I did to you, there wasn't a single day I didn't regret. I was drunk and wanted to protect myself. I acted rashly. After the outbreak began, the hospital was quarantined, and no one could ever find your body. I thought I had killed you. Desperate to atone, I thought to myself, sorry, let's try again. Desperate to atone, I thought to use my knowledge of psychology for good, to bring people peace in these troubled times. But after the bloodshed of the Demon War, people were looking for a prophet, a savior. I came to realize that my words was more than just a salve for troubled hearts. It was a means to control people. Before long, I'd gathered a great following. So I abandoned my identity and my past, and ruled the country as the Archpriest Baal. When I heard you had been discovered, frozen but still alive, I felt a surge of happiness from the depths of my heart. But I was also terrified. Terrified you'd reveal my secret. It was terrible. two halves of me were wrestling for control. When that day, when I trapped you in that cryo room, I felt it. Part of me died with you that day. I had become a demon of my own design, in a way. Shin, remember that time on the roof when we watched the sunset? It's just the three of us laughing together. I always carried that moment with me. If only I could turn back time. Farewell Friend was the achievement I got. Okay. I definitely have to admit that was an ending portion I didn't expect coming. 10,000 Goss. Oh, this is going to be brutal, isn't it? Shin, I'm so sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me, but at least allow me to take responsibility for what I've done. What's the point of living anymore? I became a doctor to heal people, to help the sick. But look what I've done. How many millions of people I've killed. Hello? Umiki? Mom? What is it? Is something wrong? Oh, don't give me that. I've been calling you for ages. I was worried sick. You were? Of course I was. I heard on the news there was a terrible disease outbreak in Osaka. Are you alright, dear? I'm fine, Mom. You don't have to worry. Thank goodness. You know, Shin called me a while back. And you know what he said? Your son's really something. He did? He was bragging about you the whole time. Especially... especially how good you are with the patients. Said that there was no one who could comfort people like you. Really? He said that? Now, I'm not just saying this because I'm your mother, but I've always thought the same. You have a magical way with words, my dear. Always know just the right thing to say. Magical. Keep talking like that and people are going to start to think I'm a scam artist. Anyway, I'm really busy, Mom. I have to go. Oh, sorry for bothering you. I know how busy you are. I know it's an awful world out there. But all I want for you is to be happy. Look after yourself, alright? And make sure you're getting enough to eat. I know, I know. I will. Bye, Mom. No matter how good... no matter how good the intention, power corrupts. And sadly, there's no greater power than control. It is something we all want. But when we have too much of it, it will distort everything you hold. Come here, Shin. Hurry up. You need to see the sunset. It's gorgeous. The sunset. I remember now. That day. Hey, Fumiki. Did you come to watch the sunset too? Yeah. After a long day at work, there's nothing like a cup of coffee while you watch the sun go down. Speaking of work, you certainly worked wonders convincing that patient. I know, right? You could talk the most stubborn patient into just about anything. Well, I've never been as smart as Shin. And I'm nowhere near as talented with a scalpel as you, Hatoru. As a clinical psychologist, all I can do is talk to people. At least, it's the least I could do, really. But if words are capable of saving people, well, that's not too bad either. In fact, some people, words can be more potent than any medicine. At the end of the day, we just want someone who understands. Someone who gives our souls some respite. At least, that's what I've been thinking lately. You can sell water to a fish with that silver tongue of yours. If you started your own religion, you could convert me in no time. Ha! Church of Fumiki. Huh? You joke, but if it makes people happy, that doesn't sound half bad. Hatoru, are you alright? Another episode. It must be getting worse. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm used to it. Really, everything is okay. Shin, about the new treatment. I think it's time we begun human trials. Gather test subjects. We should be able to make do with 5 or so. Now wait a minute, Fumiki. It's way too early for that. We've only just started in vitro testing. And that was limited to dogs. For all we know, the drug could have entirely different effects on other genomes. You're just going to stand by and let Hatoru die then? I know we need to be careful, but this is your wife we're talking about. Fumiki, you're out of line. You're not even a geneticist. Human trials without considering the possibility of side effects? That's beyond reckless. Enough, you two. Please, just stop. I don't want you fighting because of me. I'm alright. So you can stop worrying. Hatoru. Shin, I'm so sorry. No, I'm the one who should apologize. Hey. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all just watch the sunset like this forever? Imagine 20 or 30 years, even after all we all transferred to different hospitals. The 3 of us getting together to bicker and laugh as the sun dips below the horizon. That'd be nice. What are you talking about? Of course we will. The three of us will always... The three of us will always be friends. You know that. If it's going to be like Castlevania, there's a few more things that I can do to get unlocked. But it's okay if it ends like this. Normally... Normally, endings like this are difficult to pull off properly. Because all this time, everything is built up for certain individuals to be a certain way, and then suddenly they're different. With Victor, he was a nice guy, but you hardly ever saw him. So him suddenly, or quote unquote suddenly, being a bad guy, it didn't actually feel all that different, because it was tactful that he wasn't always around. But with Ball, I feel, maybe it's just I'm an emotional bitch, but I feel that this ending was earned, because they, first and foremost, they showed through the fact that Ball knows who Shin is. Like that was no real secret. Like, you could figure that out in like 2 seconds. And the more you went through, you discovered, oh, Baba is Ball. Okay, cool. But when you realize that it makes perfect sense why Ball kept Shin alive. He really was warring with himself, because he wants to keep things the way they are, with him in control, with him helping people, and his biggest fear was also the fact of what he had turned into, this prophet. And he, through that prophet, he was killing his best friend, who he legitimately felt terrible for locking him away, and they set it up great with him being drunk. He acted irrationally, and by the time he sobered up, Shin was already frozen. And everything was already going to shit, so it's not like anybody could come by and rescue any of them. It's honestly a good, heartbreaking ending. But it keeps things open enough that even if they tack on an additional ending after these credits and everything like that, thank you for making the game. Like, Silk Song, left and right, hearing about it, awesome. I knew I would love this game. And I am so happy I got to play it. And my friend gifted it to me for Christmas. Or Christmas time area. because I so loved that. All right. So map is 99%. Ball, a silver-tongued demon. So I imagine there is a couple of more quests that have popped up. Yes, awesome. Traitor in our midst. A member of the Holy Order is disobeying our sacred laws. Find him and bring him to justice. Kagero, correct? Yep, there you are. Kagero. So it was you. Hello, Sir Victor. Or, Vingar. I suggest to wipe a look of that resentment off your face. UV lights. How did you... Did you seriously believe that no one would notice? I know you're the traitor, Shin. But once in your life, Kagero, open your eyes. The Holy Union, the Archpriest, all of it is, it's all a sham. Your loyalty is wasted on them. Loyalty? To the Archpriest? I don't care about Ball or his machinations. My loyalty lies with the law. And you, Shin, make a mockery of the law. You disgust me. You bend the law to fit your own personal brand of justice. What a pointless, selfless gesture it is. But your facade ends here. In the eyes of the law. You will... I finally have the right to execute justice. Prepare yourself, Shin. Alright, we need to make absolutely sure. Let's see. So this guy gives 12, 17, 30, 25. And you... I'm going to switch you to Sunscreen. Okay. Oh, I get a brief moment to revive. That's right. Okay, because I'm focusing more on damage than spirit regain. Okay. I got closer. Yeah, that just didn't go well, period. There we go. No! I cannot lose. You insubordinate fool. I won't let you... What's wrong, Kagero? Laws are a means to an end. They're just a tool to protect people, to provide peace and safety. They should never be used as an excuse to commit violence. Save your platitudes, traitor. Before I fell into cryosleep, the world was already in chaos. Laws once meant to help us prosper were twisted, abused, and weaponized to justify the ways we hurt one another. I only have vague memories, but still, it pains me to remember. You're right about one thing. Laws are necessary to maintain the order. But look at the world around us, Kagero. We're all that's left of humanity. We should be practicing forgiveness and compassion. And I'll do everything in my power to do just that. Go on then. Keep deluding yourself. One of these days, you'll get what's coming to you. Those demons you're so eager to befriend, sooner or later, they'll turn on you. What that I could see it. Kagero! What a sad man. We live in a cruel world, but he held strong to his sense of justice, as twisted as it was. We've always been at odds, sure, but I didn't want him to die. You're doing the right thing, Shin. At least that's what I believe. For all of human history, we've fought. We've always fought. Even after the Demon War, we're still fighting. Is that all there is to life? We are doomed to keep hunting each other, hurting each other, whatever. Well, I'm more concerned about what Kagura mentioned. That the demons I'm so eager to befriend will turn on me. Hey, don't look at me. Seriously, you think he was talking about me? No, I. Okay. There is one thing here somewhere. Oh, I didn't even notice that the last time. The background gets less foggy as you go higher. It is a bit heavy-handed with certain elements of its story that I will not even remotely try to deny. But if I'm being honest, it's not bad in how it does it. Well, it's not terrible. Okay. Maybe it's in one of these rooms. Maybe this room. Okay, that's that layer checked. That layer checked. Alright, not there. Let's check this area. I'm effectively checking every last section now. There we go. Let's see if this unlocks the next ending. I'm sorry, what? I've been waiting for you. Want some coffee? You still like it black, right? Hatoru? Is that really you? Well, well. Looks like, look who finally remembers. We used to talk here every day after work. But you're supposed to be dead? I know. Maybe this form is more familiar to you. What do you think? You're... Yeah, I pieced it together, but I'm glad that they're actually outright saying it. So we meet again! Hello there, other me. Shin, be careful. Something is wrong with her. It's funny, really. I've always assumed that my adventure with the love of my life would never end. But I was wrong. It wasn't endless. It never was. I closed every loop. Every single one. And you know what's left for me? Nothing. I manipulated the course of time, bent the world to my will, and in the end, that's all I'm left with. A world mangled beyond recognition. Shin, the love of my life, my sweetheart, was still gone. Of the entire multiverse, I was the only one without her soulmate. Why? Is this the cost of seeing my beloved again? To be cursed to never have him for myself? I did all of the work. I am the one who saved him, and yet nothing. I was angry at myself, and in that anger I came to a profound revelation. And that's why I'm here. Don't you see, Shin? I've become the very god you postered so long ago without even realizing it. But I'm running out of time. How ironic, I know. Shin, a different Lux told you something before. Do you remember what she said? I'd die without a host. Ring any bells? No. Exactly. Soon I'll fade away. Unless I find a new host, that is. You wouldn't dare. Heh, I think I found the perfect one. You don't deserve him anyway. I'm not like the other Lux. Just as you're not like the other Shin. I'm a special Lux. And I know how to kill my kind. Damn. Okay, first off, yeah, I think this is good. Damn. Oh, wait. So, let's do this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck off. Oh, come on. I gotta figure it out, though. I don't think any weapon is gonna, or any firearm is actually gonna work. So I'm stuck with the violet saber. Ugh. What's this feeling? Can't breathe. That's weird. All of a sudden, I lost my breath. So even if you do get her low, you have to deal with the fact that she can turn back time. The shuriken sucks. Okay, I was just experimenting. What about... Technically, that works really well. Because she has to get close to me, and I just have to activate it and just keep wandering. Yeah, no. I keep forgetting that at that point, when the spikes come up from the ground, I cannot be on the ground. I'm losing track of shit. Blah. 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 Nope. I just need to... I can't really use Lux. That's the thing. Or I think maybe this. When I get far away, I can use it to pepper her. Oh. Cool. All right. Deja vu. So yeah, we'll do knife, and then when she pulls out the one things, I need to do the major area effect. I'm stupid. No, I'm not wasting my revive there. Those shurikens are really just the thing that's been mucking me up at this juncture. I won't use the daggers until I've actually taken damage, though. Damn it. I misjudge how all those shurikens are. Damn it. Okay, so I figured out how to get around her shurikens. I need to not use Lux's powers until that final section where she starts trying to reverse time. Damn it. I didn't even let her get the chance. Okay. Didn't I? This is brutal. Okay, I still have my eggs. Nope. Oh, I dodged that at the wrong time. Getting on the back end of trying to regain health is not great. Oh, that actually works really well. Oh, right, can't do that. All right. because I had the sword on the ground. I couldn't revive. Alright, a bit of a hiccup because I went to use the bathroom and didn't want to waste your guys' time any further than all these attempts. Nope. Damn it. The windows are very small to deal damage and get away. I think the more annoying part is that up until this point, you really didn't need to worry about this stuff. I'm having to figure out how to refine certain elements of what I'm doing. I hate that. Damn it. There are gaps, and I technically could make use of those gaps in the wave. I just have to get even more precise. The gaps are not constant. I don't like that the gaps are not constant, so I can't actually rely on them. Damn it. No, I need to... Jump! Hold off. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Ah. A little curious. Can I do the Hollow Knight thing? Ooh, I can. Okay. Okay, so... It's not perfect, but it is an option. Maybe during the shuriken phase, that will actually be helpful. But for right now, the starting phase, that's not helpful. Nope. Okay, that is so not helpful. Alright, cool. Damn it. So, a lot of the things that are bothering me is these delayed after damage portions that up until this point really haven't been a thing. Also, the multi-hits. Okay. Now, hold on. That's an interesting possibility. Maybe not Hollow Knight, but what about DuckTales? Can I try? Fuck. Okay. So yeah. During the shuriken phase, I can do the boot smash, do a ton of damage, well, not a ton. I can do some damage, and stay out of harm's way without, got it. So I actually can do a ton of damage doing that. I just need to alternate between... Alright, cool. No. Let's get this to work. Nope, that was on me. Nope, I missed. But that's how you do it. You down... you sword swing, then down kick. Sword swing, then down kick. Sword swing, then down kick. Because the down kick propels you up. The sword swing just does damage. Oh. Okay. Alright, cool. Oh, fuck off. No. Why do you not pop up? Oh, fuck you. Do you mind? There. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Well, at least I know how to, like, cheaply get by the first phase. Assuming that I can fucking... There we go. Nope, I'm not gonna revive. Not right now. Okay, I need to double jump. That's what I need to do to get that set up. I fucked that up. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do for the third one. Okay. Ow. No. Fuck off. Ah. Fuck off. Because I had to hold the fucking button. Oh, piss off! Alright. So, yeah, I know what I can do to minimize deaths at that juncture. Okay. Fucking fine. Oh, okay. I don't have to hold it. There. What a shame. If he had chosen me, you would have had the power to change everything, even your past. But still, I suppose you've always been like that. Shin. Hatoru, I'm so sorry. When humans become demons, They're supposed to lose all of their memories. But not me. I remembered everything. The days we spent together, the feelings I had for you. If only we could have lost my memories like you did. I could have lost my memories like you did. Maybe I would have been happier that way. But without you, I would have died. You saved me, Hatoru. No, Shin. I was wrong all along. I was in love with the idea of saving you. Of being there for you. I gave myself an endless loop for my own selfish desires. A prison of my own making, under the guise of some higher duty. But you, Shin, you freed me from that prison. Hatoru. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do for you. Besides, you already have your own Lux to take care of. Thank you, Shin. Break from the past and begin. And begin a new era. Was this really the right choice? I'd like to think so. She's free now. Free from her past. Free from me. What are we going to do now? Maybe it's time for me to let go of the past too. For so long I've been desperate to get back my memories. But really? I should have been thinking of what lies ahead. Of course, I didn't know what the future would bring. Maybe we'll just keep fighting demons. Or maybe we'll try to find a way to coexist. But I do know one thing's for certain. We should see people for who they are, as individuals. Individuals? Race, nationality, man, woman, demon, or human. What's the point of sorting people into auxiliary boxes? It's impossible to define each other so simply. We're all different, both humans and demons alike. Just like you and the other Luxes were different. You're right. Human or not, you should never take innocent lives. That much I'm sure of. But Lux, I trust you. From the bottom of my heart, I do. Huh? So I hope you stay with me. Thank you, Shin. I don't quite understand who I am or who I'm supposed to be. But I have a feeling that if I'm with you, I'll find my answers. So I'll stay by your side. You and I... You and I can take care of one another. I have 18 out of 25 achievements. And there's a I like the way they do their achievements, and I know what the pieces of this achievement will form. So let me explain what's going on. Every single achievement has told you something. Like 40 years later is the very first achievement you get in this game. It's called. It says start the game. Bonus stage. Oh my car. That's what when we got the car destroyed. Enter the Holy Union HQ is the Holy Union achievement. Annual pass. At this point, you might as well live there. Is the achievement. I don't remember how we got that. Side hustle. Complete a side mission. What a shocker is when I got shocked underwater. The Peacemakers getting to the Peacemaker HQ. A furry reunion. Can we keep him, please? I hate that I couldn't return the dog. Can you swing it, Tarzan? I like trains. Rail enthusiast. Terracotta connoisseur. Is it still a connoisseur if you turn into one? Poked to death. Ouch, spiky. Sun-kissed, or is it well done? Is the achievement you get by having Lux killed by ultraviolet. Shroom Slayer. What did those fungi ever do to you? That's when you just kill a bunch of those. Traversing the infinite. Goodbye for now. That's when this Lux that we just fought went back and saved you. Skydiving. You're a thrill seeker, aren't you? It's when you jumped from the Phoenix spot all the way down to the bottom. Farewell, friend. Free your friend. This is where we got to see Ball's ending. A new era. Break free from your past to begin a new era. This is the latest achievement we got. The remaining achievements are going, gone. You just got sent flying. I think there are certain enemies that just hit you really hard and just send you. I may have missed that one. Practice makes perfect. Keep working on the aim, kid. I think that's going into the Peacemaker's training area and shooting a bunch of stuff. Feeling dizzy. You'll have to spin it yourself. I don't know what that is. Cutting it close. Breathing is for amateurs. I think that's dying to water. Germaphobe. No such thing as too much disinfectant. I don't know what that is. Brain freeze. Don't eat it so quickly. I don't know what that is. Pro gamer. High score, baby. I think that's completing that little side Galaga thing and getting a high score. I don't intend on getting those. Now, there are no missable achievements, so you don't need to start a new game to obtain them. Here's what the little guide says. Bonus stage, completely wreck the car from the dragon boss. Side hustle, complete blah blah blah. Sun-kissed, yep. Poked to death. Annual pass. Teleport multiple times to the amusement park. Oh, okay. Feeling dizzy. Make the Ferris wheel spin. Put yourself on the top or side cartridges. I think we could do that. So let's get that one out of the way. Oh, whoops. Yeah, just go ahead and kill me. Okay. So 100% of the map. Let's go to the Ferris. I think it's here? Yeah. I think it has to do one full rotation. There we are. Feeling dizzy. You'll have to spin it yourself. Achievement got. Tarzan's chain multiple rope swings. Turn into terracotta multiple times. Rail enthusiast, ride the train multiple times. Visit the dog in the Peacemaker's HQ after they free you from prison. Practice makes perfect. Shoot your gun on the shooting range at the Peacemaker's HQ. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get as many of the achievements as I can. I don't like the concept of going through and doing the Oh hey! I heard you saved Hanzo's life. Thank you. Truly, from the bottom of my heart. Don't thank me. Just make sure that you take care of him. He is your brother. He's admired Vindicators for as long as I can remember. Believed all the Holy Union's teachings, too. It must have been quite a role model for him, Shin. I wouldn't have guessed. When I spoke to him, he was trying to dig up dirt on the Union. That's probably my fault. After I joined the Peacemakers, I talked to him about our way of life. Never meant to cause doubt on his beliefs. By uncovering the Union's secrets, he helped me learn the truth. He helped all of us. You should be proud of him. You're a kind man, Shin. So what's the plan now, Chief? I could ask the same of you. The Holy Union's a snake without its head. Now would be the perfect time for you Peacemakers to deal the final blow. Well, we'll see about that. Some of us might be hoping you'd save us the trouble by taking up the mantle yourself. It wouldn't be that simple. The Holy Union should open negotiations with Peacemakers, that much is true. But Peacemakers will also need to make consensus, abandoning violent terrorism for one. Rest assured, I'll be doing everything in my power to make peace a reality. One step closer to metaphorical joining of two houses, eh? Wouldn't that be a sight to behold? Maybe someday. People need a good home, a safe home. They'll need your help for that, Murdoch. Suffice it to say, I hope you don't mind working together just for a little longer. I guess I'm gonna go talk to everyone I can. That's all I need to do. One shot. Cool. Nope, no talkie-talkies. No talkie-talkie. I also will say this. I like that there is no achievement for collecting all of the items. If you want to fill that bestiary out, it's up to you. There is no check mark for it. You don't have to worry about an achievement list for it. Of that, I am very happy. Okay. I had to check. Speaking of, yeah, Lux from another dimension. She seems deeply possessive of Shin and Kagero, Vindicator obsessed with following the law above all else. So 95% done. You. No. It's a, yeah, you. I don't know where you are. You, and you, I don't know where they are. I want to talk to a few people here before I finish out the rest of the achievements. Shin, did you? Yeah, it's all over now. Oh. As long as you did what you thought was right, I suppose. I will support you. I'm not sure if I was right. I'm not sure of anything anymore. All I know is the Archpriest Ball is gone, and he's never coming back. People without a leader to worship. God knows what will happen now. Things are going to change dramatically. We're entering a new era. It'll be tough, but we have to stay strong no matter what. Will you stay with the Holy Union? Or are you... I'm not sure. Baal's followers find out what I've done. They won't stop until they have my head. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Most of the time in Castlevania games, there is a mirror demon. But so far, it looks like there isn't one, but that's okay. There's one more place to check. Well, technically two. Damn. I was hoping she'd have new dialogue. Wait. Oh, that's not Hanzo, that's someone else. Is it true? Has Lord Baal passed on? His kindness knew no bounds. He always lent me an ear in the times of need. I can't imagine how any of us will go on without him. When I lost my husband, His Holiness came to visit me often. He held my hand while I cried. I'll never forget his benevolence, the warmth of his hand. And I think that's why I like Baal as a quote-unquote villain character, because it's not entirely like he was just the bad guy, because he wasn't just the bad guy. He was actually a good individual trying to do something good, and it just got out of hand. Shin, it's over, right? Yeah, it's done. What will happen to the Union now? Who knows? As soon as one leader falls, another will rise up to take their place. Maybe the next one will lead the people down a better path. Who in the world could take Baal's place? An organization dependent on a charismatic leader is a fragile one. That is true. Even if we didn't intervene, the Union would have crumbled under its own weight eventually. The people need... what the people need isn't another soothsayer or some magnetic personality. It needs a strong... It needs strong collective convictions. Hanzo told me the news. May His Holiness rest in paradise. How will we go on without his guidance? Okay, that's it for dialogue. Okay, let's finish off the rest of the achievements. Alright, what's the next one? Going, going, gone. Get thrown really far by an enemy. Oh, that does not help. So we're skipping that one. Skydiving, I already know. Break a lot of Buddha shrooms, or monk shrooms. Cutting it close. Get out of the water once you've run out of air and start losing HP. Oh, okay, that's easy. Because I don't know which enemies... Wait, no, there's the Buddha, or the thrower guy. But I don't know how to get him to throw me really, really far. So, I'm not going to bother with that one. Because that feels like one of those organic achievements that you either stumble across it, or you just never will get it to happen. Done. That was cutting it close. Germaphobe, disinfect yourself 2 times in a row at the Holy Union entrance. Oh, what the fuck? There we go. Because the window for that is so small, I'm not surprised I didn't get that organically. Pro gamer, get a score of 10,000 on the arcade machine. You need to complete the human trafficking side quest first. Brain freeze, eat several ice creams in a row. They can be obtained by vending machines before the final battle. So, I can't zoom in.
Area under lockdown. Please do not leave the premises.
Oh.
Area under lockdown. Please do not leave the premises. Area under lockdown. Please do not leave the premises. Area under lockdown. Please do not leave the premises. Area under lockdown. Please do not leave the premises. Area under lockdown. Please do not leave the premises. Area under lockdown. Please do not leave the premises.
There. Strone. Okay. Okay. Shut up. Got the genie. Huh. Ah! The Will-o'-the-Wisp. That was this guy. Okay. Wait. So it either says here or because I can't zoom in. Let's get you. Yeah. Okay, hold up. That one seems kind of mean. I mean, in order to find it, you need to kill it. A cunning demon which can take the form of a canine appears slender and delicate. Yeah. The thing is, though, I should have been able to tell because they can't hide their tails. That is the... well, that's the... Really? That's the quote-unquote lore behind them, but at the same time, it doesn't actually matter because these aren't the real demons in question. These are basically fears made manifest through the demon virus. And this is just because I want to. Tanuki. Yep. Because Tanuki and Kitsune have roughly the same qualities. Yep. A demon that takes the form of a raccoon dog. It sheds and regrows its coat in summer and winter. Oh, you're not going to talk about its gigantic fucking balls? Because that's apparently a thing. But that's it. That's 100% of the things. Mysterious. We a ball. Reigning archpriest. A demon sympathizing terrorist group known as leader of that group. A cool, level-headed man who's the most senior soldier, a scientist, soldier, hacker. We heard him once and then he just never showed up again. A rare demon who retains a memory as a human. A medical doctor who specializes in developing treatments for incurable diseases. And a doctor who is driven by his purpose, putting patients at ease with the powers of words. There's also the item list, but that's 93%. I'm going to imagine that the things that aren't there are just drops. Yeah, these two are big drops. Yeah, that's the ramen. I'm gonna say that's it. I'm gonna honestly cap this off. This was a long thing just because, quite frankly, I had to... That last boss. Like, that last boss. Ugh. So there. Ice cream. There. Don't eat it so quickly. Brain freeze, achievement unlocked. Remember to buy anything base. Most items can be attained until you you'll find the lettering at the costume and the ultimate right 2x2 southwest of the Peacemaker. So let's get that. South west, here. There it is. Ultimate ramen. $300 MP. Okay, cool. The rest of the items are dropped by enemies, so it's a matter of patience until they appear. Good luck. Yeah, that's it. I am glad that I didn't have to use a guide until the very, very end, and I figured it all out on my own. I hope you have all enjoyed, and are at least happy that I finally managed to beat a fucking game. Well, not finally. Again. Because I used to do that, but I've been running into either endless games like Minecraft, where there's really no end, or I've just been tapering off. Either way. I do also apologize for the crying throughout all of it. I mean, you may not have noticed, just because my mic has a filter on it that if it is not me talking, it tries not to pick it up, but there were so many sad parts near the end of this, and like really, really tearjerkers for me. That said, I super enjoyed this game. I would give it it depends. If you are just playing it to get to the end of the story and have fun doing it, 10 out of 10, I would recommend this game. It's got a couple of hiccups during the story and everything like that, but if all you're doing is wanting a Metroidvania, this is a Metroidvania. This is a good Metroidvania. None of the puzzles really feel too bad or too grueling. None of the enemies really feel that terrible. And it's not Silk Song, Super Have to, or Hollow Knight, because that's the one I actually know. There's just, you just know what you need to do. That said, if you try to go for all of the endings and whatnot, that's more grueling, and I would have to knock it down to a 7 out of 10. Because that last boss that super last boss comes out of nowhere in terms of difficulty. And if you're trying to complete every element of this game, that is really, really difficult to do. The last two achievements I have, the last two achievements I have, Going, Gone, Get Sent Flying, and The Pro Gamer, are just gonna be a hassle. So that gets a 7 out of 10. So overall, I would say this is a solid 9 out of 10. Really, because most of the game is the Metroidvania element, and having the ability to teleport right off the fucking bat, so you're not wasting all this time running around. No, 100% recommend this game. If you have not got it, it's only $20. It is worth that fucking 20. It is 100% worth that 20. I will catch you all in the next game, whichever one that may be. Until then, have fun, be safe, and aloha.